What's up, guys? It's your girl Queen G. Welcome to another segment of Queen G Live Experience. I hope your evening is going well. We're getting ready to start this new segment, and I'm excited about tonight's special guest that is on live with us. He's in queue, but I wanted to just give a word of encouragement during these times. Um, Listen, we all go through different things in life and go through different changes, but I just want to encourage you guys that what has been helping me during these trying times and during this pandemic is to, hey, good morning, good afternoon, Miss Ray J. What's been helping me is to literally have tunnel vision in a certain direction, if you know what I mean. Kind of blocking out everything that's going on. Not to say it goes away, it does not, but having tunnel vision and that's really been helping me during these times. And I wanted to put that word of encouragement out there for those that are suffering, going through things, changes. It is so many changes happening so fast that sometimes we can't even adjust really. And it's not simple. It's not a simple process. It's very complicated. You know what I mean? We ain't never lived in a time in my lifetime of anybody's pandemic to even understand what none of this feels like, or what we're supposed to do, or how we're supposed to do it, or how we're supposed to respond to this or that. But I just want to encourage you guys that you literally have to have some type of tunnel vision focus on something, and that's been helping me to kind of get through it. I know that I have a job to do. I know that I have to focus on my brand, and that's been helping me to kind of get through these times. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for a supportive family that is there for me, loves me regardless, and through these times and through these moments. I want to say to everyone that celebrated my hat jam and birthday bash with me, thank you so much. I just absolutely love you all. I got such an overwhelming response of birthday wishes and love, and you guys just poured out so much love during this time, and it's just been amazing. So let me jump into my guest, y'all. I have a guest. He was a guest on my birthday bash, and I knew immediately that I needed to put him on the platform immediately, because I was like, that poem that he spit on my birthday night was so amazing and so dope. It was a great surprise. I had no idea that he was going to do that on my birthday bash. And it was my first time being introduced to this gentleman. He is with a company called Big Red Entertainment, one of her clients, and her name is Brandy Martin. He is one of her clients. Hey, Uncle Lester. My uncle is in the building, y'all. My friend Ray J, who has been in radio forever. She's in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. So let's get our special guest in here. Hold on a second. Mr. Prince Egypt is in the building. Let's add him to the stream. Hey, how you doing? Uh-oh, it froze up or something.
Hello.
Can you hear
Yes,
me
ma'am.
okay? How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing amazing. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Queen G Live Experience. I'm so happy to have you here tonight.
Let's go.
I don't know if she froze. Well, maybe
No,
did
I hear everything you're saying.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear her last
Can you hear
question.
me
Just a
okay?
minute. I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what's happening, but it's freezing or something. I have movement on my end, but yours is frozen. Your camera is frozen.
Well,
It's snowing in Chicago.
Okay, it's snowing in Chicago. It's doing a lot of snowing in Chicago, and I've been
Okay,
known to
okay.
stand. I stand awfully still sometimes. So I'll be captivated by the things that's going on. So don't let that make you think that it may be. It just may be me.
Okay, okay, okay. No, I can hear you though. So if as
Okay.
long as we got your voice and your face on the screen in the still, it's cool.
Okay.
Long as we can
That's
hear each
dope.
other, that's what I'm concerned about more than anything. So I know
Yes,
that you
ma'am.
just went through a lot of snow just to even jump on this platform tonight. I want to say I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Battle and Snow. What we do in Chicago best.
Right, 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 right. What? So
Man.
how thick is it out there? Is it bad right now?
Well, not at this moment as far as parking, but as far as transportation, as far as traveling along a lot of the not so main streets, then yeah, because the plows haven't hit that, and the snow that's coming down right now, it's sticking. It's not that melt away snow. It's sticking.
Okay, so it's coming in.
Oh yeah,
It's coming in all the way.
oh yeah, oh yeah. It's coming in. It's gonna cause a problem, a big problem.
Right, right, right. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Prince Egypt. Tell me about your journey, who you are, and what you do. Tell the world about that. Tell us about yourself.
Oh wow, that's well, you probably have to do the asking me other questions because that's a broad paint canvas for me to paint on. I can start when I was just a wee little lad when I first saw Michael Jackson. I think if you want to know about Prince Egypt, it all started when I saw Michael Jackson moonwalk. Once I saw Michael Jackson
Okay.
moonwalk across the stage, I was captivated. Like, wow! And it was every at that moment that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to cause the feeling in others that he caused in me. And that's
Right.
if you want to know where it begins, Prince Egypt, right there.
So you were captivated by Michael Jackson's presence, his whole aura, and he just really blew you away. I can
Yes, he was a
understand that
true
because
artist.
we all love Michael Jackson, and I loved
Yeah,
his hit songs, and
yeah.
could be I stayed away too long.
Oh
Remember
yes,
that?
yes, yes.
Didn't think my
He was a real
mind.
artist.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
Like we all listen. Let me tell you,
yes.
Michael was everything. He was
Listen,
everything.
when you can stand at a Super Bowl show halftime, and you stand there for 4 minutes, and people just scream and go insane, and then you make a quick move with your glasses, and women and men faint. I,
That's
I,
something else.
I,
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
definitely need
Oh
to be
yeah.
taking lessons.
Definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely. Definitely. Wow. So, when did you first perform, and what was the first thing you started doing as an artist yourself?
Uh, But the first time I ever performed was, of course, it was in grammar school, doing Silent Night by the Temptations, and I got in trouble because I jumped off the stage and grabbed the girl and started singing the part of Silent Night, and I was like Silent Night, jumped off the stage, and they wow, like, yes! And you know that was it. It was Kickstarter. It was doing. It was eighth grade. It was over with.
That
You
sounded
know,
like that was good
but
times, though. That's what
yes,
made you
ma'am.
who you are, right?
Yes, ma'am. I truly believe it's the things from our past, the good and the bad things from our past that we mold, what I'm saying, into ourselves and become the person that we are, the people that we're supposed to be. And also, it's like you always hear somebody telling you, it's your time to shine, or maybe it ain't your time to shine. And with me, I just believe that if what you have or if what people say is true, and they be like, man, you got the gift from God. If what I have is
Right.
a gift from God, then I'm just supposed to walk the road. And whenever it unfolds, is when He has to unfold, and that's what's gonna happen.
That's right. That's
Mhm.
right. I'm wow, you are so right about that. So where did you grow up, bro? What city did you grow up in? And
Oh, I grew up in Chicago. Inside of my family, we were like the gypsies. You know, we moved around from 27, from the Ida B. Wells through Stateway, from 87, the East Side. Never out west, though. I'm not from out west. I have no problem with the people from out west, but I never lived out west. But like from the 20s to 30s, the 40s to 50s, 60s, the 70s, all the way into the hundreds in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Throughout Chicago is where, you know what I'm saying, I grew up. My mother was a school teacher, so, you know what I'm saying, like, she went where the money took her throughout Chicago. So as you know, what I'm saying, her opportunities got better, our opportunities got better.
Right. How many were you in a big family, bro? Did you grow up with siblings, or how was that set up?
I have within my from my mother. I'm a middle child. I have sisters and brothers. So just with my mother, it was four of us from my mother, but all together, it's eight of us total siblings. My
Whoa.
family.
Not just a little family. You had a Brady Bunch. It was going on.
Well, that was thanks to my father. You know, he was kind of a rolling stone. You know, you know he bounced around. That's
No,
and you know some
I
people upset
understand.
from it. Yes, ma'am.
I
You know.
understand. I understand. But you know what? There's something amazing about having a lot of siblings too. That love, and having someone else that shares the lineage with you and the DNA with you. It's amazing. It's
Yes,
amazing.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You know what I
You're
mean?
not alone. You're not alone. Even when you think you are, you're not alone.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly. Exactly. So
because somebody
so
got a
when you
whooping with you.
begin to step into performing and stuff like that, what did your family think? What did your siblings and mom, and what did they think about it?
Uh, well, I can't even say mixed feelings. It was more or less you're just doing this for fun, right? Uh, I, family. I come to realize the family don't support you the way that you want them, and that's really selfish on you because your family know you as who you are. They don't know you as a performer. They don't know you as an entertainer. They don't know your dreams and aspirations. They weren't there when you had those dreams. So until you manifest them, and until they friends are screaming out their cousin or their brother's name, and that's when you will look like that. Jesus said it best. He said a prophet is only without honor and only without a love that's saved in his own town and his own home. So
Right.
from the people that know you, they go treat you like, hey, you're not Prince Egypt, you know.
I know what you mean. I dealt with a
Yeah,
little bit of that. I know
that's
what you
what.
mean.
See?
You got to find your
So
own way and own identity, and do what you got to do, and people will eventually figure it out.
yes, ma'am. And also, my family know me, so they wanted to know how could I survive in the rap world being so cocky. It's like you cocky, so somebody gonna knock your teeth out. You gonna say something that's gonna make somebody mad, and I
Right,
survived.
right, right. Why
My
hip
teeth.
hop, bro? Why that lane? Why hip hop? Why rapping, and why did you choose that versus anything else?
Well, I think at the time rap was the thing around all of the people that I was growing up around. Uh, my name is Prince Egypt, the artist, and I think that I excel in artistry, and just rap is just one of the things that I think I do quite well at. I also do the spoken word, which is another form of communication. I write novels, which is another form of communication. What I'm saying, the body language, and when I be modeling and things like that, I think all of those words coincide with each other and come together. It's just rap at the time. I was around people who looked at the rap music as a way to go, and I was cold at it. So,
That's what's up. So this is what I wanted to. I got introduced to you the other night by way of your poetry, and
okay.
you shut my party down with that. You
Oh
shut it
wow.
down. I was like, whoa, hold on.
I, I hope in
What
a
a
good
nice
way.
surprise. What a beautiful surprise and element that you brought to my birthday bash. I want to thank you again
Thank
for
you.
giving that element the other night, because it was beautiful. It was beautiful, bro.
No, I thank you for the
And
opportunity.
I think we all appreciated that. I listen, I tap into different worlds of the entertainment industry, different types of worlds, if you know what I mean. We in
Mm-hmm.
television, we in rappers worlds, we're in singers worlds. We deal with a lot of different elements of different people and different volumes of things. But I love poetry. I
Okay.
love
Well, that was
poetry.
one
I'm
of
very eclectic and I love hearing it. I love the way it makes you feel, and you know what I mean? How do you come up with your concepts for poetry?
I can honestly say that it's like it's what I feel. It's what's the things that's going on around me, the things that I see in the news. You know, I can't change. You can't change everything. So you can only change if it. I feel like if it's something that's going on that you don't like, if you can't change it with your hand, you know, say change it with your words or change it in your heart. I learned that from Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So I try to incorporate that in my life. That if I can't change it physically, you know, so then I can then I can speak about it. And you know, so I think that I can. I think I do that quite well. I'm not a person that likes to toot his own horn. That's not what I'm saying when I say I think I do that quite well. I'm just saying factually I do that quite well. I believe.
Yeah, you know
So
how to express what's on your heart and mind, and bring it together the way it needs to come out. You know what I mean? That's not an arrogance. That's more you are talented and God has gifted you. Listen, tell me your one of your most popular poems, and can you quote it here for my audience? Can you do it right now?
would you like to hear something right now? Is that what you?
Yes.
I think. Oh well, sure. One of my like is. Uh, sure. I say. One of my say. I was unsure what I should say when I stood and got up here. I like the brothers that got on the bus and went directly back to the rear. Should I be like Booker T and say what only white people want me to? Or speak the words that we all need to hear since I'm up here trying to reach you? Lean with it, pop with it. We did that holding the gun, so tell me what does that really mean? With all this financial success, you tell me the best thing we got is walk it out and shoulder lean. Our people were being whipped to pick their cotton and bale their hay. So now with blocks and cotton socks, we building whips while puffing on hay. To make them rich, we work with our hands, industrial education. But to keep down our nation, they withheld intellectual education. And you know that this is a fact. Naturally, some of y'all don't believe in violence, but the police don't believe in that. My faith ain't the substance of things hoped for, nor can it be found in a dream. My faith is in what I know to be true, pure actual. I am he who walks like a lion, and my pride is that I realized if I wanted to hear the voices of men, well, I had to become one myself. How long have we been sentenced to receive their mental lynchings and their whippings? Is that fear based on the philosophy that people could take a licking and keep on ticking? Well, maybe maybe I'm a third man. Maybe I do believe in conspiracies. And that's all. If prison ain't the black man's urban reality, I stand in the said that oppression is worse than slavery. So I'm speaking for my brothers who contemplated suicide before conforming to this screwed up culture. I want to
Ooh.
with life and the strength to protect. For about death, my children are guaranteed to receive from me nothing less. So whether I'm financially broke and down to my last red nickel, let me know that deathbed and being greeted by a guy that comes in with a sickle. When my heart long beat that strong, my blood flows down to a trickle. I will never accept that and always speak what I truly think of you. Philosophies of mine is God be, and I'll unite them like you would be with the patience of Dr. King. Malcolm was soldier from Generation X with that fight next. So come on, let's get something straight. Prince Egypt is a Muslim. I, I prostrate America
Ooh.
against your crimes. You have been convicted.
Ooh.
That's just what I like called convicted. I have a lot of
Ooh.
thank.
Goodness.
Oh.
Look, that's so. Whoo! I listen. I can't even. Whoa!
Oh,
Listen,
thank you.
bro. Okay, so I got a question that I want to ask from Miss
Okay,
Ray
can you hear
J
me?
out of St. Louis, Missouri. She's on here live, and she had a question for you. What do you
Okay.
feel Amanda Gordon has done to elevate spoken word with doing her poetry at President Biden's and Vice President Harris' inaugural event? So, what do you feel that she has done for poetry to do her poetry at the inaugural event?
Well, it is without a doubt, and not saying the least, that it's taking the field of spoken word to another level. It's beyond the comical slap URLs now that we have been seeing. Sometimes being placed inside of the rap battles, and you can see them now being elevated to a level of grace, and where, if I may say, like, remember the times when hip hop brought forth a message. It translated a message for you to understand what was going on inside of the community, and that has been lost inside of hip hop today. As far as, what I'm saying, getting out of it, what I'm saying. So spoken word allows the eloquent side of power, and the power of the tongue to be shown on that level, gives an audience who never ever thought about it in that light a chance to see it. So I mean, I don't even know if
Right.
I can
Yes.
even speak on
Woo.
it and give it the right, accolades that it deserves, because that's like saying that's like the first woman to become vice president. The first person to be doing spoken word. That's, at the inauguration. It's a after Trump too. I was watching.
Right. That was
Yes,
a lane definitely that was open, a door that was open. I mean, come on, listen. I just lost to my husband a bet for this Super Bowl right yesterday. Everybody know that because we kind of was posting that on social media. Everybody was talking a little mess, but I lost because I'm from Missouri, so I went with Kansas City, right?
okay.
I'm from Missouri, so I bet him, and he was talking a bunch of trash yesterday. But didn't you feel the patriotism in the air yesterday, even with the Super Bowl? I felt really good just from watching
Well,
him, and the vibe that, and the element that, the tone that was set, or something. I know, it's either here or there with some of the talent that performed or whatever, but I I did feel like people honored humanity or something.
uh, okay. So in a nutshell, right? And what I would love, and I am so thankful and grateful for this opportunity, so that a lot of fans, the Big Red Entertainment and the Prince Egypt, get to know me for who I am. And one of the things is, I actually didn't watch the Super Bowl. That's
Oh, you didn't watch it?
that's
Okay,
first.
okay, okay.
And this my reason for that was I found mixed feelings in it, in that we are still on a lockdown in sorts, and close contact is supposed to be prohibited like that, and y'all are not letting people play their basketball games and the things of that nature because of close contact, when football is a mandatory close contact. Basketball isn't as mandatory. You got space and foul if you touch me. Football, why didn't you put him on his neck
It's
hard?
real physical contact. You're saying in a time of
Yes,
COVID,
real.
but they're
And
they're
and so I
banning
was
the
just
other
looking at it more
sport.
as that there was uh, more financial gain than it was anything else. And I was like, the humanity of it, of what's been going on in this pandemic, is the teachers that's been saying that we don't want to go to school and risk not one child getting infected with COVID until we can inoculate ourselves again against it, and inoculate our children against it. You know what I'm saying? Them has been the true heroes, and the things, humanitarians in this, not the people, to me, the ones that's so anxious to get business back going. You know what I'm saying? For business. When I look at humanity, is the root word is human. You know what I'm saying? And people put business over humanity, over human beings, and
That's true. I mean, we
no.
know. Come on now, we know financially, it's it's all about the money, really.
Yes,
Honest.
I Yes, I know. I
You know what I
concur.
mean? From a business tip, it's all about the money. But what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying is, I guess because of the bull crap from the last 4 years, you know what I mean? I felt at least that people, because of just all the crap that we've all been dealing with and facing, I felt like people are at least making an effort and they're trying and they're you know what I mean?
yes,
Um,
yes. I see a lot of it on Facebook, on Instagram, you know, on Twitter, and what I look for true change. I believe that when I look at myself in the mirror, I represent a lot of change. I was a gangbanger. I was a very bad one, and now I'm not. And I can actually sit back and I understand where the young guys come from. So when I sit back and I look at what's going on in the community, and I see that my people are suffering the most from, say the effects of COVID-19, the people, the black and the brown people. I'm not just saying doing any race bashing or anything. I'm looking at it for what it is. I mean, I know that look, I do the spoken word. I'm an entertainer. I know that I need to make money, and I'm understanding the business aspect of it all. But how can I make money if the people that I'm supposed to perform in front of are dead, sick? They can't come out. They too worried about their auntie, their mama, their brother, their sister. Everybody's sick and ill. You know what I'm saying? I just got to be real with myself first. That allows me to be real with everybody else and speak what I speak in my spoken words. Otherwise, it just be a whole bunch of lies, and I think you'll be able to look right through
no,
that.
it's facts, bro. I just lost my grandmother to COVID. I lost my grandmother, bro. She made it to 80 something years old and died of COVID. I have
My
friends
condolences.
Wow.
My condolences.
that didn't make it past last year. Very good friend of mine. I'm talking. We had so much history, and they didn't make it, bro. And
Yes, ma'am.
this stuff is. I don't know what kind of times we in. I don't know.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can't even
It's
describe
it's
these
it's
times.
what's
But what I
coming.
do know,
But
Prince Egypt, is that you are the type of person that in these times will really directly impact change. I think
mm,
that your angle, you know what I mean, and your writing from these times and these trying times that we're in is going to directly make an impact in people's lives. I don't know what it is about you, but I just
wow, thank you. I appreciate
I
that so
really
much.
feel like that.
I don't know if I
You know what I
live
mean?
up to that. I'll do my best to generate that. I don't know if I can live up to that. I'm gonna do my best. I love the fields that I'm in. I love what I do. I I can honestly say I generally learn to love people. And I would like to say this so that I could be clearly understood. When I say I generally love to learn people, I mean more than me, more than the people that's around me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can care about myself and I can care about the people that I love. Let's say they in the apartment building with me. Well, what happens when we get out of this apartment building? And for a long time I didn't have a broad view of it like that, but I
Right.
do, and I mean, what I'm saying, it's two sides to everything. I'm a good horror rapper. Also, I'm a horror writer. I write about the horrors of the neighborhood, what I see. The I'm an author. I write vampire and werewolf novels, which I have a book out called.
Really?
Oh yes, man. I don't see these things. I don't do so well at telling people all the stuff that I have. But I have a book out. It's called Tooth and Nail, and it's on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon. It's written. It's under my government name,
Did you
Michael
say
A. Hinkle.
horror novels, bro?
Well,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yes. It's. I'm gonna say I'm trying to get that Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings money. That's why. Well, I'm not a good fan of Twilight anyway. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not never was. But and I also paint. If I may, that person in the background right there, big.
So
You know what I'm
listen.
saying? I'm the artist. I'm Prince Egypt, the
That's
artist.
Brandy, right? That's Brandy Martin that you painted. That's in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
background. Your
Yes, ma'am.
manager, and she owns a company called Big Red Entertainment.
man.
She's so amazing. Listen, you got a good team at the head. You do, bro. Like when I tell you, me and her spent the entire evening last night just in awe of each other. Like we we was just in awe of each other. We just could not get off the line. Like we was in it last night. It was so amazing. Her energy is dope. And as soon as I talked to her, I was like, I gotta book him. No, he was on my show, my birthday bash. I gotta book him like right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, that's awesome. You know, I love, and listen, I love when I love rapping about a story. I want to give you content. I just don't want to rhyme words. I mean, anybody can do that. When I rap, I like to tell you a story. So I want it always to be a message there. You know what I'm saying? Real messages. So that's what I want people to understand about me is.
So listen, bro. Listen. You know you gotta draw me, right?
Oh, you come on, paint you?
Paint me. Draw me, paint me. I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No problem. I'm sure I can arrange that.
Big things happen when people start to put images of me on there. Look, let me show you this. I got to still show my my boom box here that just got created.
Look at that boom box.
Oh wow! You on the boom box?
Yeah. So
it's red.
Yeah, this is the real deal, bro. This is real serious. Remember back in the day, pop locking days, when you be on the street and you got your boom box. I got my radio.
Walking on your shoulder. Yeah, that was back when the streets were safe.
This right here got the Bluetooth compatible. It lasts up to 8 hours. You can just be out there. It got their special speakers. Shouts out to A-Beats Audio, ABEATZ audio.com, who he designed the crap out of my boombox. But big things happen when people take their brands and connect us. So I'm just putting it out there, bro. I'm not telling you what to do.
No, listen, no problem. I can definitely paint you a self-portrait by the Prince himself. And hey, you know, when anybody say it, be like, oh yeah, Prince Egypt did that one. That's all. That'll be Prince Egypt did that. You know, that'll be Prince Egypt.
So Victor, there's a guy by the name of Victor Santiago on here, and I haven't talked to Brandy yet about it, but I would like to introduce you guys because I would like to go ahead and see if we can get the ball rolling on getting booked on his show. He has a show. And yeah, we want to do some business. So Miss Brandy, I know you're on the line. I know you're looking in. Look at that guy named Victor Santiago. And let's get the ball rolling. I will get a group chat going and get us connected. He got to be on your show, Victor. This dude is dope. This dude is dope right here.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, you know, the thing is,
make sure I bring you a copy of my book.
Yes, do that too, bro. Listen, I want the painting, the book. I want all that. I want you to sign it for me. Why are you playing? Don't play. Look, don't play. Don't play today.
Look, that is, I think, the bare minimum that I can do to show you my appreciation and thanks for allowing me to be in your magazine. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
That's going on too. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got an article jumping off. You are in my magazine, and we should be releasing that really soon. I'm getting to the, you know what I'm saying, last little parts of it where we about to close that chapter up, and your boss saw your manager saw the pictures last night. Go in personally, so it's really going down, bro. Your image is all over it. You understand? It's really going down.
You got me blushing like one of the trade secrets that I can blush. I blush.
This is family, bro. This is family. And Brandy really embraced me and took me under her wing. And I'm grateful that, you know what I'm saying, she saw the vision even with my marketing. and things like that. So yeah, this is family, bro. Listen, we gotta look out for each other, and that's how we're gonna survive in these days and times. That's right there. You know what I'm saying? Not talking, doers, being doers, being doers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm excited. I'm excited.
He don't know
And
what
I'm
to
looking forward
say.
to working. I'm looking forward to working with you and working with others. I just can't even. I like getting in and getting the work done. Like that's my part. The like meeting people, the interviews. This makes my tongue. This trips up my tongue. This is not my best part. Like, you can't stage, and when I'm on stage, I'm over with. Like yes, yes. I don't want throne. I'm just letting you know that I'm the only thing that the king fear is a prince, and I'm here. And
Listen,
when I'm on
I was about to say your reaction is funny because you is not a man of loss of words, but you kind of got stuck when we talked about the magazine and all of those things that's coming up. I ain't never heard you get quiet on nobody's situation.
it's when you've been waiting on these moments for so long, when you've been trying and going through the muck of the streets and just doing the best you can to get to certain positions. And when those doors start to open, you be like, I don't know, hands get to shaking, your stomach falls into your back. You feel like you got to use the bathroom, but you don't. You know, like
I love it, bro. I love
like
it. I love it.
yeah. I just hope that
I
I
love
hope
it.
I be in better spirits and confidence on the 27th. That
Oh
step on the
yeah.
red
Oh yeah.
carpet.
See, we ain't talked about that yet. Hollywood in Milwaukee is coming up. We have a big show that we're doing with Stacks the Realist. She is the promoter for that event. She is sending for me. I will be hosting the official red carpet out there in Milwaukee, March 27th. So I will be on y'all side of town and in y'all neck of the woods. I'm excited. And we got to meet in person. This is going to be such an amazing night. What I'm tripping off of, I guess, bro, is the overwhelming response that we're getting from everybody. I can't believe that so many people are getting ready to stop what they're doing and come out that night. That's
Oh,
what's tripping me out. I'm so humbled by the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's
that's
tripping me out. Like, whoa.
but then then that means that you're doing great things, you're doing good things, and it's being received. You know, that's that's
Wow.
that's or people talking bad about it, so people coming out any which way they coming out. So let them come and they gonna come and see a show that they didn't expect to get. They gonna receive
Right,
lessons
right,
that they
right.
didn't know that was there. That's what's gonna happen.
Bro, do
Mm.
you have earphones?
Yes, I have some on right now. I think. Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure that we got you on some earphones because it's a little bit of feedback. I want to make sure everybody can hear that lovely voice and hear everything you say clearly. You know what I mean?
Okay. Can you hear me clearly now?
It's a little better, I think. But, mic check, team.
Mic check.
Mic
Let me
check.
make sure. We gonna make sure.
Look, we got teams on here, and all I see is hands coming in the
Oh
frame.
yeah,
We don't know where they coming from. What's happening?
it's Chapo. See, some people don't people don't know. They don't understand the things that Chapo do. Chapo do different things.
Look, this brother got VIP hands coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's
Assistant, what in the
okay.
world?
Right, you gonna make sure everything right.
Yeah, but my bad. My bad.
Okay,
I love
look,
it. I
okay.
love it. I
I'm gonna make
love
sure
it. I
I got.
love it. We're just
Okay,
we're working hard to
this
try
is
to
the tough
keep the
part.
feedback down because we trying to put
Okay.
these kind of shows on Roku. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. How about now?
Is that better, team?
Is that better? Thing? Also, I have a propensity to get real loud at times, so it probably may spike the microphone. So
Look, look,
I'll be
look, brother.
excited.
I'm from Watts, so I'm ghetto, so I get it. Okay,
Okay.
I get the line.
Go ahead, stop.
Okay. Okay. There we go then. I understand.
We don't know. Listen, when you from the hood, you don't know how to taper down because you done be to yell through the windows. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah. Like,
that's a part of it.
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Don't you just
This is,
absolutely love being from the hood though? I don't know
yeah.
if I would be like this if I was from anywhere else. Like I really don't. I just,
Exactly.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You would.
you know,
It's a difference between uh, a person writing music and that doesn't live. How can I say this? You ever heard some music from somebody and you didn't feel what they were saying?
yes,
You just didn't feel it, and then you heard something similar from somebody else, and you felt like you was there, almost like you was finna cry. You felt like you needed to go find that woman or that man that did what he was just talking about because you didn't like it.
right.
That's what being from the hood does, and it gives a person. It gives you that doorway. You stood there. You walked through the trials and tribulations. You've been in the hood, and even people that doesn't live in the hood, they never seen the hood in day in their life. The only part of the hood they ever know about is what they read, and they read the HOOD hood. They read about how it is.
Right.
That's it.
Right. I wanna listen, bro. I don't know what's going on tonight, but you got some historical
A lot of things.
artists on this live tonight that's coming in
I
to
said them.
support
I'm
you.
saying them.
Look up
Uh,
TJ Gibson. I just want y'all to Google him. Look
Yes,
up TJ Gibson. Okay?
yes, I see his
Look
face and
him
his
up.
name right there. I was gonna ask my manager who is this man that's right here on this on the phone because
I just
she
want
knows a
y'all to
lot of
look him
people.
up. People always thought we was sisters and brothers all of our lives. Cause I used to back in the day, 20 some years ago, I used to manage, this brother. But I just want y'all to look him up.
Oh,
I
that's
just want
without a
you to
doubt.
know, Prince Egypt. I don't know who you are, but honey, you got some VIPs peeking in right now.
Hey, but
Yeah,
On
we
this
felt
but
like a
live.
no,
big deal. We felt
no,
like a big
no,
deal.
no. Just you. I'm just blessed to be on this platform with you, and and what can I say? I'm just blessed to be on this platform with you, and all of the proceeds that comes from this is coming from a good place and a good source. So I'm just I just want to do the very best that I can and let
Let's
everybody know
go. Let's go.
that's
Get us
it.
another piece.
Let's go.
That's it.
Let's pray.
I'm just saying.
That's
I'm just saying.
Don't even know.
I just love this kind of
I
synergy
got you.
between
Hold on.
us. I'm loving what is happening tonight because at the end of the day, bro, we're all passionate about our art,
Hmm.
and you live in this every single day. I'm gonna tell y'all something that's really funny, and this is I never go offensive with things, but I was just talking to my homegirl, and we've known each other for probably close to 30 years, and I said, "Girl, you gotta love this business like you love sucking on a nut."
Mm, mm,
she
mm, mm.
she was laughing at me so hard, like we were busting up. Okay, because I didn't even expect to say that myself, but it's like that's how you got. I'm talking about for a woman, from a woman's standpoint. You gotta
No,
love
no,
this business so much. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I understand from a woman's perspective and the guys. I want to say 20 minutes of receptional part. I can understand from the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes,
Right, and we grown, y'all, tonight. We grown. I'm just saying, you
yes,
gotta love it
Super
that
yeah,
grown.
much. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You you do, you do, you really do. But if you didn't, you really wouldn't give your all for it. And regardless of what anybody said, I would like to say this. There's been so many people that used to tell me I needed to maybe I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Maybe I shouldn't be doing the spoken word. Maybe I
Oh
shouldn't be
man,
rapping. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. It's so many people used to tell me these things, but I never stopped. And for anybody that's out there that's listening, if you got anybody that's telling you to stop, to slow down, you know, don't listen to them. Like
don't
really,
listen to that. Right.
like really, don't listen to them now. Understand what I'm saying. Make sure what your dream and your aspiration is tangible. That so there's a difference between talent and the dream. I just so happen to be blessed with both, I believe. And it's a
Right.
difference, from a person that's 4'3", who has dreams and aspirations of being in the NBA. It's like, okay, you 4'3". This may
What an
this
analogy. See how you are with your words. What an analogy. What the hell?
no, but I don't want wait. I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to anybody's dreams. And, I'm like, it got tangible. Like they be like, okay, I understand this is a dream.
Right,
Now,
right. Oh, that's
but
good.
to
That's good.
but when you got somebody that's trying to be in the game, and you just put a ball in their hand, and every time they toss it to the rim, it just whoo, whoo, and they can just have their back to like, man, I don't want to do this, and it's whoo. I mean,
Right.
that's talent. That's their gift.
We're the you're the Kobe of poetry and rap. I'm the Kobe of the podcast, radio interview world. Like we're those iconic legends and figures,
Wow.
but it ain't been easy. The thing is, when you get to these points, ain't nothing about this process been simple.
No,
You know,
man. No, man.
and I asked God the other day, I asked this question because I sometimes I ask God questions. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all ever been like me where you ask God certain questions, And
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
questions I asked God was, why has everything been difficult? You know what I'm saying? Why has everything been a
Really?
challenge? Like why it ain't been easy? You know what I mean? He ain't
Here's
answered it
something.
yet. He ain't answered my question yet, but I just know that this it's a reason why we experience everything we experience. You know what I mean? It's all a part of the evolution of who we are, coming from the hood.
Yeah.
You make it easy.
Yeah.
How you gonna build the greatness of success?
Exactly.
You heard that?
That's
Yes.
the hubby.
My
Yeah.
husband has spoken. My husband has spoken. He said, if he made everything easy, how you gonna feel the greatness from the success that you have?
Exactly. You really can't. You wouldn't. If there was all sunny days, then what's a sunny day?
Right.
They say that for a warrior to know his strength, he needs a foe. These are the things that we know. It's like, to me, I just think this is something that may help. I say this,
Okay.
and
Talk to me.
the
I need
the
to
most
be
the
preached
most
to. Okay, talk to me.
unrealistic. Here you go. The most unrealistic thing that you can ask out of life is expectation. That's the most unrealistic thing you can look with life, is to expect anything from
Oh,
life. It's so unrealistic. It's life expectations on life. You is life is a gift. I mean,
I love
we
it.
keep
Yes, yes.
we say
Speak,
that,
bro.
but we forget it. We say that, but we forget it. And what's a gift? A gift is something that's not yours, that's given to you, that's making it yours. You don't know what it is. You're receiving it. It's a gift. We forget it.
Wow.
We act like it's not a gift. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
we're
we get
entitled,
let
huh?
down.
Everybody didn't wake up today. Everybody didn't wake up.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing is, I actually look at that, and I be grateful for it, and I'm not gonna say that I don't be what they say a tad forgetful sometimes. I do, but then I remind myself by putting myself in hot water. That's how I remind myself. I remind myself by putting myself in hot water, and
Right.
I just I try to keep the Most High first, and just make sure that I stay true to me. Like
Yeah.
I don't pretend not to curse. I don't pretend not to talk about what I've seen in my life. I don't pretend like I had a silver spoon in my mouth, and I don't pretend like it wasn't a time that I didn't. What I do is I show it unvarnishedly, and I don't pretend like
Right.
I was uh I was a great soldier. I was like, man, I was a send off. Well, all the greatness that you done heard for any young guys out there on the street. And I'm saying young because I'm like 10 years older than you. Any young guys on the street, it's like, oh man, no. Listen, I was a send off because when he
There go
said go
that
do
hood
it,
voice coming up again. That loud.
okay, there, okay, there we go.
No, I love it. I
I
love
was
it because
I was a
we
send off.
we
I was a send off, and when he said go do something, I went and did it. So he or them or they or all of them sent me
right.
off, and I willingly went. I don't blame them because it's about responsibility. That's one thing that we be running from. I feel like a lot of us run from
Yeah.
responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I'm just want the brothers to know, like, if you want to look at anybody, look at me. I didn't always have a wooden spoon in my mouth. There was a time I had a nice silver spoon in my mouth, and I went out there into the streets and I got what I received. And I don't. It is it is what it is. I've learned from it. So from the hood, I know I'm a person that can tell you if it was not for the hood, I would not have this thought that I have right now, and nothing about where I'm at right now would be going on right now because I
If
would
you
be
weren't from
somewhere
that
else.
place of, yeah, right, I get it. Yep. That's fact. I feel the same way, bro. I feel the same way. I'm grateful from the places that I'm from. Um, I was just talking about how, wow, if I didn't know what it was like to grow up on government cheese, be on food stamps, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the corner store with a note from your mama
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and put that on the tab for you to pay next month.
Mm-hmm. No, see,
I know about that, bro. I
yeah,
know
but
about
look,
that life.
but at the time you didn't realize that you was watching your mother and your father grow up. When you were doing those things, they were growing up themselves, becoming parents, and we didn't know that at the time. We thought they knew everything. They didn't know they was learning too. They was appreciating the journey that we're appreciating right now.
You know, when it come to my kids eating, guess what? I remember my mom standing in those lines that she needed to stand in to make sure that she secured our food so that we can eat and have food on the table. So I'm not ashamed, you understand, to feed my family. Um, and these are the things that the hood does for you. So for those that are hood soldiers, look, hold your fists up. Let's do it
Yeah,
in honor of, yes, see.
yeah.
Pump your fist, pump your fist. We are all loved, and we understand, you know, with that going without has made us who we are today, and I'm grateful for it. I will always let people know that I'm
Oh
from West
yeah.
California. Yeah, and grew up,
You let them know.
in that way. So we are
That's
at the end of our hour,
yeah.
bro. I want you to shout
Okay.
out your manager. Tell us, about your manager real quick and what she's brought to the table in your career. Brandy Martin, you see her sitting back there, my sister. So
Hey.
from your words, Prince Egypt, give us your spill on your manager and what she's done for you.
Work my nerve, my nerve, my nerve. Oh man, y'all, I can't tell y'all the sleepless nights. I've been in there just laying down, trying to lay down, give me some sleep. She come give me a time. I said, bro, we gotta go do a show. Bro, we gotta go over here and go to this party. Bro, we gotta go to this radio station. Bro, we gotta go do this promo. And I'll be just trying to sleep. And I can't. I'm not gonna even. I'm telling you. And then she be like, bro, you can't be on camera with the. Bro, put the down. You can't be on there. She, she took me from. She took me from being a basement rapper, just rapping in the basement. You know what I'm saying? To actually being able to do shows and put me in venues and places where most the people who was already saying, "What's up, bro? Yeah, I like the music," could hear me. You know what I'm saying? So that my dream of being heard around the world could start it to be manifested. Without her, it wouldn't even
Nice.
y'all wouldn't hear
Yes.
about it. You know what I'm saying? She truly is my sister, man. When I tell you she worked my nerve, oh, but she makes look. It's peanut butter and jelly, and the pancakes, right? And you be sleep, right? And she wake you up with the peanut butter pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know about those joints, man. Like, I be like, wow, they're good. And the cookies, like, and cause she, man, she can
He
cook,
said the
like, for
peanut butter
real.
pancake.
So my
Okay, sis.
man, so my manager can cook. So she can cook. She handle the business. Like whenever we go out and perform, you know what I'm saying? It's all of us. So like I'm the only guy. and I moved with 3 women. So
Passion and Sheba.
yeah, and bosses, you got Passion, Dreamer Parker, Shiva Baby, you got Brandy, aka Boss Lady, aka Big Red. So like you got them, boom, boom, and then I be right there in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Zeke, and we go to a club like that, and it be talk to my manager,
Right
and
there.
you won't
Yeah,
be,
that's what's up. That's what's up, bro.
and that's so she taught me a lot of the base ethics that a lot of people don't quite understand. Like so you want me to do a perform getting tongue tied. You want me to pee on your track with you, and I'd be like, all right, no problem, bro. I like to join. You know what I'm saying? Holler at my manager. And a lot of people don't understand that. I gotta do that. I have to say that it can't be. I'm gonna jump on it. Yeah, I'll meet you at the studio. I
Right.
can't do these things because it's a business. You know what I'm saying? And like she like, no, you just can't do these things. Yes, you can say I'm gonna do that. Yes, you can do all that. But send my money so I can find that everything is good in you. Because you can do a track. What then got the spreadsheets
So
right. You know what I'm saying? You
she
know?
work your nerves for a cause, and it's all love.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. It's,
all
it's all
love.
love.
Let's
It's to
get
make sure
your
that I go higher.
let's get your shout outs in the works, bro. Who would you like to shout out and acknowledge? I know your
Uh,
manager for sure behind you, Brandy, Big Red Entertainment, but who all would you like to shout out at this time?
I would first like to shout out my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like that lady of mine, she's the queen of working my nerves. But she's like 70 or 71 years old. She don't even know how old she is anymore. But I'm so grateful that she's here right now to work on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? I got a boss lady. You know what I'm saying? I named Holly D Bars. I ain't gonna give y'all her government name. It's gonna say I named Holly D Bars. You know what I'm saying? It really is a good thing that when you go out and perform and you doing the things that you love to do, that the person that's with you, you know what I'm saying, also loves the fact that you love doing that and that you're actually doing something constructive. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Natasha, Latoya down on the low end, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't know they're my sisters. See, because I got sisters. They just think that, and I got another sister also. Shout out to you too, Teresa. But I got another sister, and Boo and Mar. They're my brothers, you know.
That's
And
funny.
shout out to the Dixonites. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole crew of brothers. We call ourselves the Dixonites. Shout out.
Chapo.
I was gonna say something about Tino Chapo. Listen, something because he do a whole lot of things with a name like Chapo. Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? He Chapo. You know what I'm saying? Man, yo. And you saw
That's
the
funny.
microphone was messed up. He was came right in. You don't even have to ask no questions. He bam right on Chapo. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to thank all the A&Rs and the promoters and everything that's been behind the magazines that's been coming out, and everybody that's been allowing me to be a part of anything that they're on.
The male faces a rap mother.
Yes, yes. Like,
Coming out of April.
see, I don't
Okay,
remember
okay.
all
Shout
these
out to
things
Faith the Red
because
Mothers. I'm also a part of
uh,
that brand. It's amazing. Hold on, let me get my little doll.
What are you doing?
A bobblehead.
oh, she said
Faces a
feedback.
rap mother bobblehead.
Okay,
This
someone
is my
said
doll.
feedback. Feedback is
Yeah, this is my
bad.
baby doll that was created from the brand Faces of Rap Mothers. Let's shout out Candy Struthers DeVore, who is definitely our sister, and her vision is amazing for that brand.
Yo,
My husband just got his first debut in one of the books, the first men book edition for Faces of Rap Mothers. I'm in a lot of them,
And you ain't.
even in the cartoon books, everything. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. And just God is good. I thank my Heavenly Father for all the blessings
Yes.
that He has bestowed upon me and all the new levels and of things that are happening. Just found out today we going on BET. Just found out it's a lot of stuff going on that is amazing, and some of these new alliances that I have with people like Brandy Mark. Yes, ma'am.
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Can you ask God when you can stop working my nerves?
No, he said. Can you ask God to stop working my nerves? That's what he. You hear this? You hear this stuff over here?
No, ma'am, I
He
didn't hear
wouldn't
that.
know what to
Not
do
at all.
if I didn't work his nerves.
I don't think so.
Exactly.
None of us do.
See,
None of us do it.
he's still on that bet stuff from yesterday. We got this little camaraderie going on. You understand me?
Oh no, he won. A bet's a
So
bet.
anyway, guys, listen, we got to jump off of here. Give us your where we can find you on social media real quick, Prince Egypt, and we
You,
gonna be gone.
okay, you can find me on all social media as Prince Egypt, the artist. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Prince Egypt underscore the artist. Prince Egypt,
Okay,
one
okay,
word,
okay.
the artist, DAARTIST. And I think I was
All
again
right,
Big
now
Red
thank you so
Entertainment.
much for blessing our presence with your presence here on the Queen G Live Experience. We appreciate this so much. I had so much fun with y'all tonight. I just felt like myself. You know what I mean? Like this was fun. This was
Yes,
fun, and
ma'am.
Yes.
I know you are an amazing person. I can just tell by your energy and stuff like
Wow.
that. I look forward to my painting. Look at
Yes,
my eyes.
ma'am.
Look.
Yes, yes. I understand what that means. I
And
get it.
my autograph signed book. I look forward to these things in the future. And we gonna go from there, y'all. We family. Listen, y'all. I want to shout out Big Red Entertainment, A Beats Audio. I want to shout out my team that works every day hard on behalf of Queen G Live Experience. My girl, Madam Meek. Thank you. Bless you, sister. I love you. She be in there working it. You know what I mean? Working it.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to thank I want to thank God. I want to thank my family, my husband, who you heard in the background, my, my alter ego, my children, and everybody that I want to shout out my family. Ooh, light going down, collapsing. It got serious, right, with the thank yous and shout outs, and it was like, what is going on? I enjoyed this so much tonight. We had so much
Yes,
fun.
ma'am.
God bless you guys, and I will be seeing
God
y'all
bless you.
soon. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Good
God
Yes,
night,
bless you
y'all.
real
also.
soon. Real
Yes,
soon.
ma'am.
So y'all listen, Prince Egypt, he was crazy. It was fun. I enjoyed this so much tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Queen G Live Experience. You guys were all amazing. I hope you could hear him. I know it was a little bit of feedback, but like he said, they're snowed in Chicago, so it's a little tough sometime with the reception and with the the reception from a moment like that. They can only do so much, with the technology when you got snow and everything's interfering with everything. So, but I hope you guys heard him loud and clear tonight. And he was amazing, especially that poem. That poem was powerful, y'all. So y'all follow Prince Egypt on social media. Big Red Entertainment. Follow her on social media. Amazing. She's doing some powerful things. She has a testimony, a story to tell. And I've just been enjoying what God is doing, all the people he's sending my way. And it's just been amazing, y'all. So y'all listen, keep watching, keep tuning in. This your girl, Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. I'm checking out. I'm gone, y'all. Peace.